can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about why do they hate you. This should be a really insightful reading, and I'm so glad you joined me today. Now, keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. As you see before you, I have 3 piles of cards, and on each pile I have a lighter of some kind, and these are going to be your psychic linking objects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each object up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Group 1, you are the pink lighter. Group 2, you are the red torch. Group 3, you are the hollow rainbow lighter. Okay guys, so those are going to be your selections. Now I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of each group I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. So I'm going to include a little video with some backing music for those of you who need a little bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there probably is more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected the pink lighter, this is going to be your reading all about why do they hate you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, this is a general session, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Alright, so I'm going to get into the cards that came out for you in the pre-shuffle, then I will probably pull some more cards for clarity, and at the end of this group I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms. So let's get into it and find out why do they hate you. So let's see what came out in the cards. We have shitful, shadow side, balance your good, bad, and ugly. Trickster. We have bride in a cage. Why do they hate you? That bride in the cage, whenever it comes out, ooh, that's a stiff card, man. We have hero, heroine. Why do they hate you? We have mystic. We have visionary. Gift. 34. The treasure inside. We have hiding your true self. We have left hand judgment. And we have activating empathic magic. Are you a magical person? Are you an oogie boogie person? Do you give off this magical kind of vibe? For some of you, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like you make this person really uncomfortable because you don't go by the rules. This feels like family with this bride in a cage. It feels like an in-law, a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law, a person-in-law. It could be a mother-in-law. It also could be your own siblings, your own family. But it feels, I gotta tell you, it feels gross. It feels gross. It always feels like whenever I feel family energy like this, it always feels gross, improper. And, you know, when you have a hater in your own family, it always feels very wrong to me because family should be about loving and supporting each other. And when I feel this kind of stuff, it feels real dysfunctional. And then I immediately am pulled to like the trauma in a bloodline. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Like there's some serious stuff going on. So what I'm getting from this person is they hate you because they think you're fake. They think you're fake with this trickster and hiding your true self. They don't think you're real. If you are a magical person, I think they think that you like trick people into believing certain things, or you lie about what you can do, or you're not being honest. But the truth is you're very gifted. You're very talented, whether you're magical or not. You're the real deal. And I feel like they just don't believe it's true. It's like you're too good to be true. Okay? There's a lot of judgment here. There's a lot of heavy judgment energy of you. Let's get into some more energy and get some toxic X-Files. I love this deck. This deck is from the Abyss Tarot, TAT, and it really is a great deck if you're a reader. So if you're looking for, you know, some of those more intense, dense energies, which we are today. So we have Gone with the Wind. As quickly as they appear, the faster they will vanish. I think this person thinks you're flighty. And it has to do with this magical kind of energy. Like you're flighty, you are not dependable. There's something tricky about you, like you're not being honest, you're a liar. And especially if you are psychic, or you're spooky or witchy, or you have this very creative energy, very visionary energy, it's almost like they think you're full of a lot of hot air. Okay. I'm getting like a show off. I'm getting show off energy here. Tell me more. Comes back to people's lives when they are about to heal and move on. Okay. What I'm feeling here is like, I feel this energy of someone thinking, well, you only show up when you need something. That's what they think. They hate you because they think you only show up when you need something. You're flighty, you can't get your shit together. Like, this is someone's judgment of you. I feel like this person doesn't really know all the inside outs of what's really going on with you. So they're really judging you from an outside perspective, okay? Kramer versus Kramer refuses to co-parent after a dissolution of a relationship and makes things difficult for children involved. Okay, so if you are a parent and perhaps you are not with the other parent of the child, they're judging that situation. Like, I'm not going to get into the details here on that because that's really not what this reading's about. But this person is judging you, how you parent, how you handle that situation, even if you're with the other parent, the other co-parent of your child, they still judge how you parent. And it may have something to do with your religion, your spiritual practice. Some of you guys just might have kind of like a hippie vibe. Maybe you practice a different form of parenting altogether. Maybe you do gentle parenting. You know, maybe you come from a family that believes in like corporal punishment for children and things like that. And it's just such a different vibe. And there's a lot of judging energy here. I keep getting pulled to this trickster card, and I feel like this bitch right here cannot be trusted. Okay, this is probably someone that you don't trust, and you are dead on to not trust this person, because I feel like they talk shit on you for real. Like when you're not around, and a lot of you, they're talking, and the reason why it's coming through at this moment is because they're talking shit on you and your parenting. They don't think you're a good parent. You may know that. I'm feeling like you may know that. My throat chakra is trying to close up. So I feel like you may know that. You may even have had them say that to you, but for reasons of peace, you may have had to keep your mouth quiet, or they've judged you about something, and for whatever reason, you've had to keep your voice quiet. I can feel my throat chakra just like shrinking like a raisin. I feel like the time is coming where you're just not going to be able to keep your mouth shut anymore. Because I feel like this person is, well, I'm just going to tell you how I feel them. I feel like they're just abusive. I think there's some real abusive tendencies here. We have Aquarius, self-mastery. I feel like this is your energy here. Like you're on a different road, a different trajectory than this person. I feel like with visionary, mystic, hero, heroine, I just feel like with gift here, it's just completely different alignment. It's almost like for some of you, you have a family group and you guys just are not aligned. It's like you're on completely different tracks. And every now and then you kind of like pause where you are and you walk back to meet their train. You have to like stop your engine. I'm seeing two different kinds of trains on tracks right next to each other. I see a very supersonic, super bullet train. That's you. And I see this old rundown train on the other track. And every now and then you literally stop your train, get off your train, and walk over to the other tracks. But you have to like walk backwards to meet this train. And you do it because you love your family, because the blood relation. You love some of your family, I should say. But it's getting harder and harder for you to do it, isn't it? Yeah, because this hatred is festering, because you have changed. You are not the same person. And it's getting harder and harder for you to keep that throat chakra small. Some of you guys have been working on this throat chakra. I'm a friend, trust. Talks trash, gossip. True victim, blue-eyed stranger. They may have blue eyes, but this person feels like victimized in some way. Like, well, they feel like you only show up when you need something. And I don't think that's true. I think you happen to show up and have conversations with people about stuff going on in your life, and all they hear is the things that you may need. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you're working on, the things that you lack. Because, you know, you're having a conversation and someone might say, well, what are you working on? And you might say, oh, I'm working on getting a car. Or I'm working on getting a new place to live. Or I'm working on saving up money for this course. Or whatever it is you're doing. But what they hear is you wanting something. That's what they hear. For some of you, I feel like this person feels like you're favorited in some way. They feel passed over in some way, even though I feel like some of them are spoiled. They're very entitled. Kramer versus Kramer. This may be a sibling where this has always been an issue. And some of them, it's almost like, for some of you guys, this is weird because I feel like they're actually the spoiled one. But they project that on you, which is bizarre. Isn't that bizarre? I think that's so weird. Okay, let's get some tarot on this situation. I feel like you're very empathic. We have the activating empathic magic here, and I feel like you're very empathic. That's one reason why you get off your speeding train and you go back to your family because you are a healer. You're very empathic. And even though you may not have love for everybody there in your family, you still want to maintain connections, because I really think some of you guys are generational healers. Like, you healed generational trauma within your bloodline. So, you may have some kind of relationship with your ancestors where they're like, don't break off complete contact. For some of you, it's been necessary, but to break off almost complete contact. But, take what resonates here. All right, we got a lot of cards. We have the Lovers. We have the Seven of Swords. Every time I pull this bitch, she just is just look at me going down the stairs with my weapon in my hand, kicking people down the stairs, causing destruction, wreaking havoc. Look at me. I want attention. I'm needy. We have the Four of Hazards here. I'm literally feeling like, and I'm seeing a vision of like a screaming grown ass adult female who's dressed like a child and is throwing a fit over candy. Okay, so I feel like someone is a spoiled brat here. Okay, and it feels like this hater, why they hate you. Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Lovers here. The Lovers isn't necessarily about another person. It can be about yourself, about knowing self. I always like to point that out because people see the Lovers card and they get, oh, it's a lover. No, it's about self-love. It's about self-knowledge. It's about self-mastery, okay? Which I feel like that's really what your path is about. And part of self-mastery is understanding not everyone's going to like you. And sometimes when you're on this road of self-mastery, like, you have haters in your family. They hate you, and nothing you can do can make it better, because their journey has to do with them dealing with their own issues of why they hate you, why they don't feel why their self-esteem is so low that they hate you for being you, because you definitely trigger this person. They are in competition with you in some kind of way. And some of them feel like you get more attention, even though how can they not get attention? For some of you, this reminds me, now just take what resonates here, okay? But for some of you, when you have a sibling, and this could be an in-law, it could be just a cousin, but that one person in the family who raises so much hell that the family has to pour attention into them. There's no choice. They suck the life, literally the chi vitality out of the family. For some of you, that's who this person is. And it's because they feel threatened by you. And it's because subconsciously they feel how powerful you are. And I don't think it's like you're out to harm them. I just feel like you have this potential. You've always had this potential. With visionary, mystic, hero, heroine, I feel like even though this person may feel like you've been favorited in some way, take what applies. I feel the truth is like you've worked very hard for everything. You've worked for this self-knowledge, this self-awareness. You've come from a place of not feeling good about yourself, no matter what this person. And I feel like for some of you, like, you grew up with this person, and this person wasn't nice to you. Like, this was bad, okay? For others, it's a different situation. But there was a lot either way for you to overcome in this family dynamic. This hasn't been easy. Especially if this is like an in-law who came into the family. They don't know the whole story. They just feel the threatened energy here. And we have the Four of Cups here. And we have the Knight of Cups. And what I'm feeling like is that there's this energy of, for some of you in this family, there's an energy of like, you're going to get more than them. Like you're going to get your wish fulfilled, but they're not. Like some kind of energy is going to come to you and there's not going to be enough for them. You're going to get more inheritance or more attention or more what have you. Okay? There's not enough. There's jealousy here. For some of you, it's weird. It's a weird level of jealousy. It's an inappropriate level of jealousy. Okay. What can you do about this? I'm going to be honest here. There's absolutely nothing you can do about this. Because this person hates you for who you are. And they truly feel like you have victimized people. Because they think when you come around and you tell people about your life that you're digging for money or sympathy or attention or something. And they think you get it. They don't know the whole story. Some of them think people write you checks. And really, it's none of their business if people do. It's none of their concern. It's not coming out of their wallet. So what difference does it make to them? Okay, number one, none of their business. Okay, number two, what is number two? Number two, this person is very quick to put on victim status. That's how you know who this person is. Okay. They're very quick to tell people they've been taken advantage of. And I feel like for some of you, they've told people that you've taken advantage of them, which is an outright lie. Okay. This person is prone to lying. But ironically, for some of you, this person has never been really caught lying. Okay. They twist things just enough to look good, but not enough to twist the whole story. Very manipulative energy here. Okay. And I feel like there's just not a lot you can do but make peace with the fact that not everyone's going to like you, and that includes people in your family. Okay. So, yeah, they're going to talk trash on you, but you know what? You're on to bigger and better things. And it's real sad when it's in your family. But you know, I had to make peace with this myself, that not everyone's going to like you, and it's okay. You know, it's all right. Even in your own family. Sometimes your family isn't your blood. Okay? Just keep that in mind. All right. So let's get you some initials, letters, and some charms. Hey, Group 1, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. All right, I'm going to read the initials off for you. We have CYNLAN, GOOR, GBA, BHMYXTT. I'm getting like a message here from your guides, your ancestors, whatever energies you work with, that you're looking gorge. That you're looking so good. You're looking gorgeous. So keep doing what you're doing. Listen, you know, when we're walking the journey of healing self-mastery, whatever you want to call it, along the way, we find we have haters, and many times those haters are in our families, they're in our friend groups, they're at work, they're lurking, they're activated, they're catalyzed by our changes, by our growth. And many times people feel it energetically and they start to act in really bizarre ways, you know. So, and you may be seeing some of that. And you know, honey, it's just part of the journey. And there'll be people who fall away, and there'll be people who join your ranks, you know. It's all about change and growth for you, I feel like, Group 1. Lots of change, because we have the airplane here. We have the passport, okay? So lots of movement for you. We have a little bird here. I feel like you're getting a lot of spiritual guidance. You're getting a lot of psychic hits. I feel like there's a lot of communication coming into you from your spirit team. So be sure you're paying attention. But I don't really feel like I have to tell you that, because I feel like you are. We have the number 5, lots of change coming in. And these changes you've been making, I feel like for some of you, you really don't realize that people are picking up on these changes, and your family is, and it may be kicking up this hate energy a lot, but that's okay. All right. Really, you have to understand that when you're on this path, when you're working this energy, um, part of the thing you work through is attachments to negative situations, attachments to situations that are hurting you, that aren't helping you, because the universe wants you to grow. The universe also wants to bring you happiness and fulfillment. And many times you can't get to happiness and fulfillment when you're in relationships that are draining. And I feel like this person is energetically draining. They may put on a happy face and bake a lasagna and show up at events and be like they're happy, sunny, fun time person, but really they're not. They have ulterior motives. And I feel like you know that. But I don't feel like you're going to be able to play the game with them much longer. I think this is coming to an end in some kind of way. And it may be this case that you just don't put up with their nonsense anymore. You're just like, I'm not doing this with you anymore. But I'm here for the rest of my family. Or it may just be like, I just need distance. Because there may be more complicated things going on for you. Every person has a different situation going on. We have a feather. Oh, the bird and the feather. Yeah, spirit is very present for you. Your ancestors are very present for you. And if you've never worked with your ancestors, I encourage you to kind of like reach out to them because they're there, but they definitely will not interfere in your situation unless you ask them. Ancestors aren't that kind of energy. Like most energy will not interfere unless you invite them to. And there's a lot of healing that can happen. I feel like we have this pinnacle here, and I feel like your ancestors want to come in and protect you, and help you heal from this hateful energy. Okay. I feel like in your family line, there's been a lot of hateful energy. Maybe you have a family line that struggles with hateful ideology, hateful philosophy. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but I'm getting different isms, if you get my drift. Okay. And maybe this is something that you have changed, because I don't feel like you're an isms kind of person, or I don't really want to go into the details, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you have that energy, I think. And it feels like that very much kind of rubs people the wrong way. Like, you're changing the dynamic of the family's energy. Okay. You're just different. You dance to the beat of your own drum. And we have a pearl here. And this is a reminder for me to tell you how precious you are. I don't feel like you probably get treated like you're precious, especially by this group on the table. And I feel like this person gets jealous when people do. When there is a rare opportunity that someone is able to treat you like, we really appreciate you. We appreciate what you do for the family or the situation, however this resonates, and they show appreciation. This person automatically thinks that somehow you've manipulated the situation, or you're getting more than what they get, or something like you're getting over. This person always thinks there's some other kind of motive here. And I'm feeling, we have a blackbird here. So I'm feeling like blackbirds and feathers, ravens are going to be signs from, I'm seeing the word, the goddess Hecate. For some of you, you may be aligned to Hecate because we have the key. So if you guys have been working any kind of magic, this is just a side message from Hecate. This is signs that your magic is manifesting. If this isn't for you, just don't take it. Okay, we have a cat here as well. So, if that's your message, then take it. I'm feeling with the gummy bear here, I feel like you guys need to have some fun, but I also feel like black obsidian crystal would be really good for you to carry with you when you're in these situations. Okay, if you have to be around this person, carry some black obsidian specifically when you have to be around this person. It will help you kind of shield you from this really hateful energy. Okay, and we have an Aries. You may be an Aries, they may be an Aries, or this is really just about you becoming kind of like this warrior in your life when it comes to things that are not good for you, people who are not good for you. Knowing how to like stand up for yourself, stand up for your boundaries in healthy ways. Not ways that necessarily are warlike, but ways that serve you, that serve your highest good, right? Because that's really what this is about. You know, we all have people in our lives that don't like us or hate us. And sometimes it's family, sometimes it's our best friend who secretly on the low hates our guts, right? But it really is about how do we deal with that? How do we deal with that and not let that hateful energy make us bitter or get us off our path or get us distracted, right? Because obviously someone who sends you this much hateful energy has some issues and they're triggered by you. It's not your job to fix this. It's not your job to make this better. It's your job to keep living your best life, right? And it's this person's job to figure out their own bullshit. Okay, you can't heal everybody, you can't help everybody, but you can heal and help yourself. And that's what I encourage you to do on your journey. All right? Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I truly hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the red torch, this is going to be your reading all about why do they hate you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be getting more cards for clarity, and at the end of the group, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. So let's get into it and find out why do they hate you. All right. We have hippie, hippie, higher self, raise your vibration. Let's see, let me get that other one. We have, why so serious? Droopy dog, find your joy. Student. Child eternal. Destroyer. Revenge. Addicted. Summer, the highest height. Angel of dreams. Connected, or yeah, connection, sorry. Expressing artistic creativity. Bonding with the rhythm of life. Okay. I feel like part of the reason why this person hates you, or they, for some of you, this might actually be a group of people. I feel like overall you have a really joyful, optimistic attitude. Okay. It doesn't mean you don't have bad days. Okay. It doesn't mean that you can't get grumpy. We all can have bitchy moments. Okay. But overall, you have a positive outlook. You may be a Leo. You may be a fire sign. You may also be a Pisces. I'm feeling like Pisces energy here too. Just that's what I'm feeling. Okay. But there's a lot of sun energy here, a lot of brightness, very happy, uplifting energy. There's a childlike quality here. And I think, honestly, I'm just going to be honest. Auntie Amy's just going to hit this honestly. I think you irritate the fuck out of this person. I think this is somebody who enjoys being unhappy. Okay. This is someone who wallows in their misery and hates on happy people. Okay. This is someone who is a full-on miserable bitch. And bitch doesn't mean gender. Bitch is a state of being. And sometimes a bitch is a bad bitch, and sometimes a bitch is a miserable bitch. And this is a miserable bitch. Okay. You are very creative. All this optimistic, feeling divine feminine energy, really, some of you guys haven't even tapped this. Why haven't you tapped into this energy here? Some of you guys have just bubbling, creative energy that you need to express, okay? You're very connected to vitality and life force. Some of you guys may not realize it because you got this really nasty energy. Some of you guys, like, this is close. This is like real close. So close, they've made a dent in your psyche. That's what I'm feeling like. My psyche's been wounded by this person. So this could be family, could be a past like partner. It could they could be several people. It could be just be repetitive situations. But even though there has been this kind of energy around you, okay, just can't keep you down, right? Are you the underdog? You are the whipping post for the family, like the whipping boy. You are the sacrificial lamb. It's like, okay, so trigger warning, going to go into a little bit of detail, but not too much, okay? If there was abuse here, this won't be for all of you, but for some of you, it's important that I speak this, okay? You may have been more of a target than others, okay? I just wanted to say that because I feel like it's important that it's acknowledged for some of you. I'm feeling like pulling some astrology cards for you guys. This child eternal, I just feel like you are you don't know how to give up. You do not know how to give up. It is just not part of your DNA. And so no matter the trials, no matter what's happened to you, like, this hateful energy just can't knock you off your game because you are connected, bonding with the rhythm of life and connection. Like, you are deeply connected to source energy, like consciousness. Like, it feels as if in a past life you were probably a shaman that was deeply connected to earth energy. I'm seeing like someone like in the fucking jungle surrounded by jaguars and shit, like drinking liquid created out of a boiling like pot that was made out of like clay or something, and drinking the substance that was made out of the wild plants of the forest, and tripping and seeing visions, and like so connected and one with nature. I'm going to say something weird. This is weird. Okay, whatever. We're just going to go with weird. That's my new slogan in life now. I just go on with the weirdness. Some of you guys may have had encounters with like beings in the forest. Some of you guys may have felt like you saw like a Sasquatch or like fairies or some kind of forest element. Some of you guys are really in tune with like fae or forest primal energy, okay? Just take what resonates. If it doesn't, just kick it to the side. It won't hurt Auntie Amy's feelings, okay? Not all these messages are for everybody. All right, tell me more about this group. Honey, you're special. You're just flat special. You have the ability to remain joyful on a sinking boat like the Titanic, okay? You were just the one saying, no, it's going to be okay. Just get on the lifeboats. It's going to be okay. Everyone's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, right? The unsinkable Molly Brown comes to mind, okay? You might look that up. I think that's her last name. Okay, we have Saturn. Right. You have met the taskmaster. The taskmaster. My tongue's heavy because of my medicine. In life. Like you have had to overcome so much stuff. So, you had to come in to this reality with this inconquerable spirit. You had to overcome so much. And this person is so fucking irritated. How can you be so happy? How can you smile? How can you keep going? How do you do it? And it's not like, how do you do it? How do you keep going? It's more like, how the fuck do you keep going? Like, don't you know when to quit? Don't you know when you're beat? Toxic as fuck. Just someone who is such a hater and doesn't have anything good to say about anything you've done or accomplished. And I think, You're the kind of person, there is an angelic energy with you, group 2. I'm just going to tell you. It's like someone can hate on you, and yeah, you'll feel a way about it. And when the door's shut and you're in your apartment or your house, you'll be like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. But you know what? You'll get it out of your system, and then you'll go bake them cookies and be like, you know what? I'm going to win this person over. I'm going to win this motherfucker over. We're going to bake them cookies, and I'm going to show them that we can be friends. It can be okay. Like, you'll get the toxic kind of, reaction out of your system. You don't take it out on anybody. You just kind of like voice it and let it go. And then you try to create a better energy with people. It's beautiful. It's like you don't allow the negativity to eat at you. You release it and you move past it. You move on. And so this person just fucking hates it. They hate your jokes. They hate your laughter. They hate when you're happy. This is someone who hates people when they're happy. They just don't want to be around happy people. The delusional God acts as if everyone should kiss their butt and shower them with love, but they don't deserve it. Interesting. Tell me more. Entitlement. They think that you feel it. They think you're entitled, that you have an entitlement problem. Promises dreams, but leaves others drained. Oh, so all this positivity, maybe you talk about your ideas about the future, about things you'd like to do because you're a dreamer, right? Big dreams, big goals. And maybe it hasn't come true. Maybe you're still working on it, but it doesn't matter, right? Because you keep going. You don't give up, right? This person thinks it's never going to happen. Like it's pie in the sky kind of shit. And it makes you flighty, right? You're never going to, get your head out of the clouds, get your nose in the dirt, and get on with it. And I feel like this person just likes to pop your bubbles. Maybe when you are talking about the things you want to accomplish, they're like, that's never going to happen. Come on, get real. Get real. Live in the real world. Boo you. Boo boo. This is a person who's like a big boo person. They're like a Debbie Downer. I recommend you don't talk about your pie in the sky ideas around this person. You don't talk about your dreams. This is somebody who will not support your dreams, your goals, your ambition. Like this person doesn't want you to accomplish anything. It is fucking gross. I mean, like true hater energy. Blah, blah, blah. Acts interested in people's lives and problems, but will probably use it against them later. Exactly. This person probably leverages everything you say against you. And it's probably happened to you several times. And I feel like you are such a bubbly energy, group 2, or a nice energy. Maybe you're not bubbly, you're just nice and positive. That it's like you still give this person the benefit of the doubt. Stop. I know it's in your nature to be positive and optimistic, but when someone like this shows you over and over who they really are, believe them. It doesn't mean you have to be hateful or ugly. It doesn't mean that you have to stop trying. It just, this is an area of your life where you don't need to put in a bunch of energy. Your energy is better served on the highest height. Okay? Your energy is better served on your child eternal. Like your wonder, your creativity. Your energy is much better served on this, your creative pursuits, the things that you want to accomplish in life. That's where your energy needs to go. Not on these relationships where people poo-poo your ideas and hate on you. And this kind of energy, let me tell you something. You may be thinking in the back of your head, yeah, but when I make it, this person's going to be so proud. No, they're not. I hate to tell you this. And for some of you, this may be like a father figure or something. No, they're not going to be super proud of you. And it may not be a father figure, but for some of you it is. They're not going to be super proud of you. They're going to be as critical as they are now. They're going to remain critical. In fact, they may even be more critical. Oh, it's not going to last. Oh, you can't repeat that. It just becomes more and more sloppy, mean, and really hurtful, because this hateful energy has a void in their heart. This hateful energy they enjoy being miserable. This person finds comfort in their own misery and in the misery of other people. Misery loves company. That should be the theme of this reading here. This hater wants you miserable and will not be happy unless you are. It's fucking ridiculous and sad. We have the Three of Swords. Yes, heartbreak. We have the Six of Coins, which is Six of Pentacles. They want failure for you. That's what they really want. They want you to fail, the devil. They want you to fail. They want you to fall on your face and come running to them saying, you're right. Whatever you do, my darling, I want you to listen to me. Listen to Auntie Amy. Do not ever tell this miserable bitch you're right. It is the biggest rush for this person. They live for that shit, especially when things go left and everything's horrible and they get to hear you're right. It just feeds the parasite. It feeds the demon, if you will. Okay, we have the Hermit. Yeah. They want you alone and isolated. They want you to feel isolation. This just looks like a bad guy. It looks like a villain. It's a villain's tarot, the Disney villain's tarot. But it does. It just feels like a bad guy. Like, I'm waiting for you to cross the train tracks and then I'm going to full steam ahead with my train. Like, it's somebody who's waiting for the train wreck of your life. They want to watch it. Like, it's gross. And I feel like this could be several different things. Like, this could be a family group. It could be a person, a social group, a work group. It feels very different. So use your discernment with this. We have the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. This person literally gets off on the idea of your failure. Like, it keeps them going. Like, sometimes they sit around and think about it. It gives them energy. It's fucking gross. I felt the same similar gross energy. So it could, in group 1, which was about family. So if you're not family, then this is somebody who has some kind of tie to you that feels close. And it may be that you make money with this person or you have depended on this person in some way. Just take what resonates here. Okay. Let's pull a couple more cards. I get manipulation with the King of Wands. Owl, you have looks, brains, and the intuition of a seer. All the lessons you learned made you know how to use your instinct and intuition. You know the way, okay? Here's the real kicker to this whole story. Is you don't need a cheerleading squad. You don't need this person to believe in you. It would be nice. You may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen, not everyone's going to like you. I think I had to tell that to the group 1. You can't have everyone like you, okay? You have everything you need to succeed. But you have to let go of the need for approval of people. When you are this creative and gifted, you're going to be called probably to do things that are outside the box that might upset people, okay? So you have to release the need for validation from other people, especially this person, these people, okay? Because you're not ever going to get it probably. I mean, I'm just feeling that. Like, even if you are successful, when you are successful, when you do that thing, when you break through, they're still going to criticize you, criticize how you did it, or they're going to poo-poo it in some kind of way. So there comes a time when you're on this journey that you release the need for external validation. And when you do that, you begin to see your road kind of open up. And manifestations start to really flow because you get into this receptivity. You get into this place where you are being highly creative and you're just receiving. You're receiving this creative flow. And from that creative flow, the universe unfolds this beautiful, pathway of manifestation for you. We have the house finch. Good and unexpected luck is about to show up in your home and life. Spirit is smiling down on you with abundance and blessings. Sometimes these cards are hard to read. So there are blessings coming in for you. Okay. I feel like this person on some level kind of feels that. They know you're talented. They know. They hate the optimism. They hate that you won't stop. And they know it is that determination that's going to make you successful. And they hate it. They really do. They do not want you to succeed. It's really sad. I'm sad about this reading because I feel like you're such a powerful person. You've been through so many things that you deserve the good things coming to you. And to have somebody who, whatever this connection is, because for some of you, there's some issues here, okay? And this reading isn't about the issues. It's about the hate. It's about the why they hate you, okay? And it's because you have a sunny disposition. You're very optimistic. And you have this good energy about you, even though you've been through a lot. It doesn't mean that you don't have your own issues. It doesn't mean that, you don't get down, but you don't stay down. You pick yourself back up. And I feel like you've had to pick yourself up a lot. And it may be because of this energy. But, we get tired. And sometimes picking yourself up over and over, especially when you have somebody like this in your life who may be causing some of that, sometimes we need a break. And I just want to encourage you, like if you are super tired and super drained, it's okay for you to take a moment for yourself and be like, you know what, I just need a rest. I can't be a party to this right now. I just need to rest. And, slowing down and taking some time for yourself can be very healing. All right, group 2, let's get you guys some initials, letters, and some charms. Okay, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. So I'm going to read off the letters for you. We have EJCOJTNEYNMTNDWA. Okay. We have a lot of drinks here. So there may be alcoholism that is involved with this hater person. They may have an alcohol problem. Also, this could be a sign that you guys need a break. You guys need to have some catharsis. You need to slow down. I'm getting that really heavy for some of you guys. You're working too hard. We have the sun here, again, showing up for you. Listen, things are going to be okay. They're going to work out. All right? You don't have to work yourself to death, okay? And I know because of this energy, you may feel like you have to work yourself to death to earn this thing, okay? Whatever it is you're working on, whatever this is about. I feel this drive to work super hard and just continually work, and I want to remind you that if you're working super hard, it's very hard to get into receivership. Slow down long enough to allow the universe to kind of start bringing things to you, start manifesting things, because I'm not saying to not work on it, but if you're working all the time and you don't slow down and you don't take care of yourself, you can really burn yourself out and never get to the point where you start really receiving. And what I mean by that is becoming aware of how the universe is giving to you currently, how the universe is giving to you currently, how your manifestations are lining up for you. Because more than likely they are, you just may not be seeing them right now. Okay. I'm hearing like circling around you. Okay. There's a lot of energy circling around you. Okay. We have the soldier here. And I feel like this energy of like, I need to soldier on. I need to keep going. Even great champions take a break. They have to rest, right? You can't just keep going and going and going. Okay. Everyone needs a break. Even you. And we have the Oz charm. Okay, so I feel like you need an escape. You need a break. Okay, we have the Lilith um, sigil that has shown up here. Okay, I feel like you guys have done a lot of shadow work. Um, because I feel like with all this positivity, a lot of people would have no idea, like the trauma you've been through, like the terrible stuff you've been through. Many of you have been through like some, and I'm not gonna go into it. So many of you guys have been through some serious trauma. I have some Oracle of Lilith sessions where I deal with that kind of stuff. If you're interested in some specifically her dark goddess readings that deal with that kind of stuff. Okay. I have also some, if you're hurting videos, if you're struggling videos, those kind of pick a cards, those would be good as well. But I'm not going to trigger you here. It's just an acknowledgement of like, I see you. I understand what you've been through. And I understand how difficult it is to kind of like jump into this optimistic, positive sun energy when you have been really in depths of the underworld, like the depths of the shadow, in the depths of hell, if you will, dealing with some serious issues. And I just want to like applaud you for your strength. It takes a lot. And I feel like so many people would have given up on this situation, this hater person, and you haven't. But I also want to tell you that you need to do what's right for you because this person, especially if there's some kind of addiction here, and did we get the addiction card? I kind of feel like we did. Okay, we did. All right. If there is some kind of addiction here with this person, you have to understand that no matter how much positivity, no matter how much good energy you put into this person, they have the kind of baggage that you can't fix. Only they can fix it, and they have to want to fix it. And this person isn't ready. Some of them are addicted to hating you. They're addicted to like hating on you, talking about you, throwing energy at you, because it makes them feel better about being miserable. Okay. And in that case where it's continually being fed by this, there needs to be space. Like you need to give yourself some energetic space away from this person because you're meant to shine. You're meant to go and do bigger and better things. Like there is so much creativity. There is so much wonderful, beautiful, creative flow here. And it's been given to you for a reason, for you to use to express in the world. And I feel like this energy is very blocking and they don't want you to do it for whatever reason. There is past life vibe here. So there's a whole other thing going on with you and this person that has to do with the past life. And I'm not going to get into it in this reading, but just know that I feel that. So if you've been feeling that, you're right on. There's something there. Okay. And it's very blocking. All right. But with this thread here, what I'm getting is in this lifetime, you're meant to heal yourself, not necessarily heal this relationship, but heal yourself, okay? And this person's meant to heal themselves. If the relationship is healed, it will happen naturally. There's nothing you can do to force this relationship to heal, okay? I understand that many of you are healers, all right? But truly, before you can truly heal anything else or anyone else in your life, you must heal yourself. And remember, healing looks different to everyone. What healing looks like in your life will not be the same as what healing looks like in another person's life, okay? So you kind of have to let people walk their own paths. But what I'm getting here with the broom, I'm getting that like it's very important that you clear your energy of this person. Because for many of you, this reading really is about you letting go of this hateful energy. Some of you need to literally cut a cord. I'm getting that with this thread here. Like the cord needs to be cut. You need to release this person because it is a blocking energy and it is not serving you. It doesn't mean at a later time when you're healthier, maybe this person's healthier, that you can't reconnect. But it means right now you have to focus on you. Now, I want you to take what resonates, if that resonates for you, okay? It's really important that you practice your discernment. You're very gifted. There's a knowing within you. highly creative people have access to this psychic gut. Okay, it's part of the creativity, it's part of what guides you. You have that. They coexist alongside each other. Okay, so I need you to start really following your gut. All right, and allow that positive flow that you have, that positive sunshine energy, allow that to inspire you, allow that to move you. Okay, and allow that to give you strength as you move away from this energy, whether you cut the cord or you just don't interact with this energy as much. And I want you to do yourself a favor and clear your energy after you visit with this person and see how you feel. Clear your energy before you visit with this person and see how you feel. Start observing your emotions and your state of mind after you interact with this person, and you'll find the truth there. You'll find clarity. And many of you will find that you need some time away from this person, if that's just the bottom line here, to get yourself some clarity about the next steps in your life, because this person doesn't want you. I feel like the real truth here, the real tea is, I feel like this person thinks that if you succeed, that they'll lose control over you. They'll lose you in their life. Okay? I think that's the heart of it. And the truth is that they have an illusion of control of you. They don't have control of you. They never really did. What they had was probably, and I don't want to trigger you, was an abusive connection to you. Was not a good one. And you're healing, and so that connection is changing. They've already, whatever they had, whatever that weird, I'm seeing like a cord that's very weird, like a wiring connection that's very weird, and it's breaking anyway. So you may be having more problems with this person recently as you've been changing, because they're sensing it. It's already changed. It's already gone. That control they think they have, they never really had, and they have even less of that than what they thought they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an illusion. And they can choose either to like honor you as you are now and your boundaries, or not. But I feel like you just need some space. It'll help you get clarity about your next steps in life. And you deserve that. Okay, so be kind to yourself, group 2. That's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the rainbow holographic lighter, this is going to be your reading all about why do they hate you. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be pulling more cards, and at the end of this reading, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. So let's get into it. We have Devil in Drag, Identity Crisis. Why do they hate you? We have Bitchy Witchy, Connection or Connect to Mother Earth. Okay. We have Prostitute. Oh, they are so triggered by you. This isn't funny. Like, they are super triggered by you. Monk, Nun. Let's see. We have Victim. We have Fire to Light My Path. Time to use, not to lose. Dangerous Passion, Red as a Bleeding Heart. Gilded Regret. Envious Gluttony. Ah, there it is. And we have Transforming Empathic Absorptions. Ah. Okay, I feel like this someone's jealous. Okay, this is a jealous hater energy. Okay, I feel like maybe you're witchy, or you put off this seductive energy. At least they think you do. They're jealous of how you look, your attraction. Of course, they think you do it on purpose. I feel like they think you're a tease or a flirt. I think they think you're looking for attention with how you dress, that you dress. There's all kinds of really nasty, very derogatory words coming forward as far as how they view you. Okay. We got family that's flashed out. Okay. So this may be family. I'm feeling different things: family, friend, coworker. Just take what resonates here and use your discernment. Okay. We have gilded regret. We have isolation, ex family. Okay. So this is somebody you could have considered family at one time. Maybe you cut them off. Give you some more energy. We have conservative viewpoints, judge. So they're judging you. Whoever this is, they're judging you. Highly intelligent, spreading lies. Okay, so they're gossiping. This is definitely somebody who's gossiping on you. No contact, bad intention. So I feel like this is probably somebody who you've cut off or have no contact with. They really are judging your physical appearance. Maybe you've changed it. I feel like if you have any like OF or adult content, they're judging that, or you're doing any kind of grown-up adult things online, or you wear anything low cut or anything like that. They are judging you for that pretty intensely. They're jealous. They're jealous of the way you look. They're jealous of the attention you're getting. And on some level, they feel like a victim in some way. Tell me more about this jealous bitch. Tell me more about this jealous bitch. Listen, some of you guys know this person really well, and some of you don't. Okay? Some of you guys just cut this person off. They were a friend. They got weird. You cut them off. For some of you guys, and it was online. For some of you, this is like a family member. For some of you, it's work. It just, I'm feeling different things here. So it's important that you use your own discernment. Okay, we have not so pretty Ricky. They think they are cute and still have it going on, but they're ugly as hell, and energetically and physically. Okay, yeah, they're jealous. Like, I'm just going to tell you, you're fine as hell. Okay, you're just fine. You're looking good. You're living well. I mean, if you're having a rough time in life, it's not showing. Like, you're definitely looking good. At least this person thinks you are. And they want to know how you did it. Okay, some of them think you have, like, for some of you, they're telling people like you have a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy or a sugar parent. Some of them are saying that you're doing favors for money in some way. And we don't shame people over here. We support people. So there's no shame in your game. Do what you do. Okay. They use money and power to get what they want, holds things over other people's heads, and manipulates people into loving them. Okay, very manipulative, but they think that's you. They hate you because they think that you use your body and the way you look for attention and money, that you use masculine energy specifically to get what you want, out of them. Some of you guys, if you dance, they talk about it all the time. I'm seeing people around a table talking about it. Okay, so I'm not judging you. Okay, you do you. I think people should be allowed to do what you do you. I support people. I support people's decisions as long as you're an adult doing what you need to do. You do you, boo. Okay, we have her fault, their fault, not me. Shifts the blame. Does not take accountability for their actions, but blames others and or shifts the blame. Acts innocent, but is clearly guilty through their actions. Yeah, there's just a lot of, I'm hearing condemnation. You're not very repentant. Like, you don't repent. You're not sorry. Okay. Treats their partner as trash, but expects them to bend at their will. Like, if you have a partner, they think, especially this could be in-laws as well, talking about you, thinking you're taking advantage of their person that you're married to or partnered up with. They think that you are using them for stability, but you may have others on the side with this prostitute card here. Just a lot of judging. And then I have this plotting card that's peeking out at the bottom of my channel messages deck. So this is severe, and it feels like conservative judgment. It feels like religiously motivated judgment. Okay. Like people just sitting back on their high horse saying like just judging and talking shit. And with the gilded regret, what I'm picking up on here is like, if you're in no contact, they sit around and talk about the things like they wish they had said to you. Like, I wish I had really told them what I think about them. I wish I had known this before, because I'd have really told them off. I'd really told them what I think of what they're doing. And there's a lot of energy here of they think you use people. That's why they hate you. And here's the thing. Like, I've sat here and said all these negative things. I think you are a really good person. I think you're very empowered. I think it's taken you a lot to get where you are. I think you have, in many ways, crawled on your face to get where you are. You've been through a lot of shit. And I feel like the vibe of Lilith in this group, standing in your power, being unapologetic about who you are. If you're not there, you're moving there. And part of moving there is dealing with this shit. Okay. People get really triggered, especially by feminine energies. We all have feminine energies, but especially by feminine energies when they stand in their power and they no longer apologize for the things they do, for the way they dress, for the way they are. They just live in their truth and they express themselves. And it feels like there's a lot of oppression here. There's a lot of jealousy, and it's jealousy by other feminine energies that can't express themselves. They feel limited. They feel like, I could never do something like that. Oh, that's terrible. I could never do something like that. But deep down, they want to. They just can't, because they're trapped in the oppression of the game they're playing. All right. But you're no longer playing that game. You're playing the game of your life, not the life that is full of expectations set up by other people. So they're still on that game, but you're on your own game, right? And they hate that. And I feel like you're seeing, if you're not seeing a lot of success, they think you are. It's all about people's impressions. And you put off the impression like you are having some success, okay? And they don't like it. They don't like it at all. They don't want you to be successful in your sin. That's what I'm hearing, in your sin. And it's funny that someone with this kind of nasty disposition would call anyone a sinner. Would call anyone a sinner. I mean, this is a nasty disposition. This person is Judge Judy, but I like Judge Judy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this person is super judgy, and they think they are above reproach. We have the Knight of Hazards here. We have the King of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Four of Swords here. I'm hearing, like, with this Knight of Hazards, I'm reading this intuitively. See how he's hitting the pole? I'm hearing, like, I hope they crash and burn. Like, there's wishes here for failure. And I felt that in group 2, too. So this is like a wish of failure. We have the Seven of Hazards. And they're watching. See how he's watching her? She's behind the screen. I'm watching. I want to watch you fail. I'm going to watch you fail. You may be in no contact, but they're still watching you. They're still watching. They're watching you. I'm going to watch you fail. I'm going to watch you fail. We have the Empress here. I feel like this is your feminine energy saying, like, no, you're not, bitch. I got my shit all together. This is you and your inner child. This is you self-parenting your inner child. This is you taking care of yourself, saying, no, you're not going to watch me fail, because you know what? I'm outie. I'm done. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm healing. This is me healing myself. This is me healing me, knowing I'm worth more, knowing that I am the fucking Empress and I don't have to put up with your trifling bullshit, okay? We have the Four of Swords. We have recovery, okay? And then we have this King of Cups energy. See how they're watching? They're watching you heal and recover. They're watching you grow into this Empress energy. Big, bold energy. They fucking hate it. These people are eating their hearts out, honey. Okay? And I hear you say, like, well, I'm not really that successful. I really haven't done what I wanted to do. I haven't really accomplished all the goals I want to accomplish. Listen, this is about their impression of you. okay? People have their own mythology about people's lives in their head. That's what you need to understand here. So this is their impression that you're being successful. And I guarantee you, you've probably accomplished more things than what you think. You're just moving real fast and you don't realize it. But they're watching. They're watching you become this empress and be like, you know what? Fuck every single one of you guys. Like, I'm going to do this shit. Watch me. Watch me become the empress. Watch me do this shit. It's like, you're not going to stand in my way. Nine of Swords. You are not going to stand in my way. You're not going to project that bullshit on me anymore. The Three of Hazards. I'm going to throw you a bone, bitch. I'm going to throw you a bone. They are so bothered and worried about you. They are so bothered and worried about you. Oh, man. I'm sorry, this is funny. We have plotting. Aw, I keep getting pulled to that. Are they trying to plot on you? Aw. They're bored, you guys, and you are their favorite thing to think about and do. You are the star of their life. We have the Lovers and the King of Swords. You are the star of their life. They think about you so much. Like, I feel this energy of like obsessive thoughts, okay? Obsessive thinking about you. Like they can't leave the ideas about you alone, okay? I dropped some of my cards, so I'm trying to pick them up. They can't leave. This is like obsessive talking about you, obsessive communication about you. Everything you do, everything you post. Like, let's see what this bitch is up to. What am I up to? I know myself very well. I'm doing great. I'm healing. Look at me, I'm healing. I'm working on this cup. Watch me work on my cup. Watch me work on my wish fulfillment. Yeah, I'm clear, and I'm ringing crystal clear as a bell. You want some? I'm just hearing this energy, this very defiant, like very Lilith energy of like, I know who the fuck I am. And I'm not taking any shit anymore. So hate on me, bitch. Be jealous. I don't care. Because I'm transforming empathic absorptions. So as you hate on me, I'm taking that heat. I'm taking that hate. I'm taking that anger. I'm taking that negativity. And I am actually transmuting that shit into my success, bitch. So watch me rise. Watch me do it. It's called magic. Look it up. Oh, I love this for you guys. We have don't let anyone breadcrumb you. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Fuck that. I feel this energy. You were just like, done. I'm done with this. And I feel like these people, they are just obsessed with you. They are obsessed with you and cannot get enough. Part of me wants to tell you to give him a show. Give him a show. Do it well, honey. Give him a show, right? Give him something to talk about, right? Yeah, you keep doing you. You're doing a great job. And, make them green with envy, right? And it's like the more you succeed, the more they feel victimized. We have an important transformation has enlightened you, and through it, and though it has been painful, it was part of your soul contract for your growth. You've grown. You have grown so far past this. It's almost like it's in a different universe. It's in a different reality. And they're watching you through these spy glasses. And it feels like their karma to watch you become really successful, to watch you do that thing. It's their karma. Good for you. You deserve it. I'm so happy for you. Let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. We have TZACLB, AMDSR, GORCZ. All right, well, we have the Lilith charm here, and I mentioned her in this reading, so I really feel like you're gaining a lot of independence, self-empowerment. I feel like you're becoming more and more attractive. Maybe you've worked on a glow up. Maybe there's just a natural glow up happening. But I feel like you're just really walking into your power, and it's becoming very threatening for people. Um, and so the jealousy energy may circle around you more. And that's okay. You know, it's hard to be a catalyst for other people, but it really does offer people an opportunity to work on themselves. Many times when we're catalysts for other people, people are becoming aware of their own insecurities. Um, and that's what we're talking about with this jealousy. This person's very insecure. You make this person become aware of their own insecurities, okay? And that's a very deep and vulnerable thing. This person feels vulnerable. Okay, there's something about this that makes them feel vulnerable, and they don't do vulnerability well. Most of us don't. We have the number 4 that's come out on this dice here. So 4s are numbers of stability. Okay, so I feel like you're moving into more of a stable time. And you know, you may have this jealous energy that's kind of around you, but you're going to be stable. I feel like money is going to be more stable. Opportunities are going to come in a more stable way. Okay. And we have a calculator here. So that tells me money. I feel like there's money is going to become more stable. We have the devil charm here. I just feel like your sensuality, your sexuality, your hotness is increasing. And maybe it's not so much as it's increasing, but there is more of it reflected outwardly. It's almost like some of you guys are just letting it show more, or people are noticing it more. It may be that people are picking up more on your energy. Maybe you've done some kind of working for attraction and people are seeing you more. But I feel like this is a time for you to really kind of cut loose. We have a knife here. Okay, so I feel like it's time for you to break any kind of chains that kind of bind you or hold you back. Anything that's keeping you from really showcasing the true authentic self. I feel like the more authentic you become, the more you're going to shine, the more success you're going to have. So it's really important that you continue this work and you continue to march forward. Now we have the camel here, and for me, when I see the camel, I often think of King Paimon or King Paimon. Some people pronounce it either way. So, if that rings a bell, if that's meaningful for you, that if that's meaningful for you, then take what resonates here. My tongue's heavy because of my medicine, but I'm also getting determination here, and prepare. Okay, I'm getting like prepare for the long journey, prepare for being busy, prepare for the days ahead. So I feel like you guys need to get ready to be busy, because I feel like you need a calculator, because there's like money coming in. You're going to need to add stuff up. So that won't be for all of you, but if you have your own business, you know, keep that in mind here. I feel like there is chakra alignment. I feel like you're getting into alignment with this higher timeline, and just being aware of this energy, going no contact. I think it really has helped you line up with this and bring in more stability. Okay. I feel like it was hard though. It wasn't easy. It's never easy. Okay. It's never easy. And I feel like for some of you with this, this feels like a protective medallion here. Like you're very protected. Like a talisman here. I feel like you're very protected. For some of you guys, you might work with Archangel Michael, and I feel like you're very protected on this journey. It's been very difficult, and you're encouraged to continue to stand in your power. You're encouraged to continue to bring forward more and more of your authentic self, okay? Some of you guys need to work with some clear crystal quartz. Also, I'm getting aquamarine for you guys, can be really powerful. All right, guys, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.